Hi friends, welcome to Yoga Guru Maths Theory Lectures. Problems we have already covered in this app. Download it and get all the solved problems, simple as well as the difficult ones. They are useful for CBSE, ICSE and State Board across India and outside India as well. Okay, so let's move on. Today we will be studying probability, only theory. So, what is probability? Suppose if you go for an exam and you have studied well, then what is the probability that you will pass? So there is high probability, means chances. Probability means chances. Today if you are seeing a clouds above, so what is the probability that it will rain? What are the chances it will rain? So that is known as probability. Probability means basically chances. It is a numerical measurement of degree of certainty. Certainty means how much certain, how much sure you can be that this thing will happen. That is probability. Theoretical probability associated with an event E. Now always in probability this event is called as E. Is defined as, somebody can call it P, Q also, but generally it is called as E. Is defined as, if there are n elementary events associated with random experiment and m of these are favorable to event E, then the probability of occurrence of an event is defined by PE as a ratio m is to n. It's not mn, it's m is to n. Remember this. Now what is this full big sentence? I don't know why do they give so big sentences. Okay, so simple part is, if there are total number of outcomes, suppose 10, and out of them 6 are favorable for you, then the probability is 6 upon 10. Okay, means what? Suppose if you are playing a cricket with 11 players, so number of all possible outcomes 11, total players 11. Now if you have 7 batsmen in this team, then what is the probability that you will score 700 if the overs are not limited? Let's consider this, overs are not limited. Then what is the probability that you will score 700 score minimum? So each one is a batsman, 7, so each one can score 100. So the probability is 7 upon 10. Now suppose if there are 8 bowlers and only 2 batsmen, what is the probability that you will score 200 or you will score at least 200? So 2 upon 100, right? So now favorable upon all, it's as simple, favorable upon all. Okay, now if PE equals to 1, means probability equals to 1, means m upon n equals to 1, means all are favorable, means all 11 are batsmen and all there are only 11 players. So what is the probability that each one will score a century? So 11 upon 11, 1. PE equals to 0, means impossible. All are bowlers. What is the probability that everyone will score century? So probability is 0. Somebody can score it. It's not compulsory that nobody can will be scoring it. But the probability is 0. Chances are 0. The probability of an event is a number PE such that 0 is less than PE is less than 1, less than or equal to. 0 is less than or equal to 1. PE is less than or equal to 1. Means what? Always the probability lies between 0 and 1. Always. Why? Let's see. Suppose if there are 11 players in the cricket and none of them is batsman. So what is the probability of scoring century? 0. Because 0 upon 11. If all 11 are batsmen, then 11 upon 11, 1. Can there be 12 upon 11? No, because total players are 11. You can't go beyond total number of players, right? An event having only one outcome is called as elementary event. The sum of probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is 1. Now this is something difficult to understand. Let's understand it. Take the same example. 7 players, 7 batsmen, 11 players. Okay. So what is the probability that there would be 7 centuries? 7 batsmen. So 7 centuries in the match. So 7 upon 11. Okay. Let's consider the total number of players as 10 now. Okay, because that's easy to count. So 7 upon 10. So answer is 0.7. What is the probability that total 7 centuries would be scored? Because 7 batsmen, so 7 upon 10, 0.7. Okay. What is the probability that the 3 won't score a century? what is the probability that the 3 won't score a century? So it is 3 who are not batsmen upon total, let's say 10. So 3 upon 10. So total is what? 0.3. So first was 0.7, now it's 0.3. So 0.7 plus 0.3 is what? 1. So always the total of happening and not happening is always 1. Remember. So that is called as, see this, if P is the event of happening, then P E dash is the event of not happening. Means what? Suppose if you go for an exam, then there are only 2 chances, either you will pass or fail. If the number of chances or that you will pass is 70%, right, then what is the number of chances that you will fail? 30%. So 70 plus 30 is 100, that is 1. 100%, percent means always 1, okay, divided by 100. So always happening and non-happening is always equal to 1, okay. E dash stands for not E, means E not happening is called as E dash. So E and E dash are called as complementary events. This is very important, complementary. Favorable outcomes are those outcomes in the sample space that are favorable to the occurrence of an event, means which we want. Suppose if I want to pass, then the favorable outcome is passing. Suppose if I want to fail, then the favorable outcome is failing. Remember this, what I want or what the person who's in control wants is the favorable outcome. Next is sample space. Okay, now what is sample space? This below one means total number of outcomes. If a collection of all possible outcomes of an experiment is called as a sample space. So collection of all possible outcomes, this below one. So all possible is sample space. It is denoted as by S and represented in curly brackets. Okay. So what is for every 1, 2, 3? For coin, it has 2 faces. So total number of outcomes is 2 only, either head or tail. Right? Chapa kata we call it. Dice. Dice means which we play in the Ludo. That a dice is a small cube which has between 1 to 6 spots. Means you always check there is 1 to 6 spots and number of it on its sides, which is used in the games. Means either spots or numbers. One thing important about dice is if you add the opposite sides, it's always 7. Okay. Cards. A pack of playing cards consists of 4 suits called as hearts, spades, diamonds and clubs. Each suit consists of 13 cards. Forget these jokers, okay, that will keep it aside. So pack has always 52 cards. So that was a theory on probability. Problems have already been covered in this Yuva Maths Olympiad app on Play Store. Download it to get all these problems as well as a theory. These problems and theory are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India as well. You can get these video lectures plus question banks with explanations and tests on this app. Also, follow us on Facebook on this link, WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. You can get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies on your PC. It's a separate paid version. So keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.